All right, good evening, everybody. We got a match here that just ended a few minutes ago, and we have actually got the pleasure of being joined by not one, but both of the players who played in this match. So I'd like to first introduce Calamay.
Hey there. Yep. Calamay here. I've got 2 whole points in the penguin pool.
Ooh, welcome. All right, monaters, welcome as well.
Thanks for having me. I also have 2 whole points in the penguin pool.
Yeah, and we got a week 3 matchup here for the penguin pool. Um, I haven't been following too closely, but clearly I think 2 points is around the middle of the pack.
It's the leaders of everybody that wasn't in a bracket.
Okay, got it. And you were saying that everybody in a bracket gets a lot of grandfathered in points just from being in Winter Cup.
Yeah. They all get like 1 extra point for each round of the bracket they were in, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so it seems like we'll be having our Emperor Penguin match sooner rather than later. Um, and that's a title that I will be passing on to someone. We'll see if it's one of you two, if you got a chance after this match tonight. We got a draft. Is the result of that posted yet? It is. Thank you, Manatters. Comfy
Yeah.
Classics, obviously your pick. I am not surprised in the slightest by that. Calamay picking Modern Madness. Calamay banning Veranda. And Matters bans, as you said, the weird Courtyard 3 of 7. It's lovely. Don't
Look,
how dare you slander
I
it?
I knew going into this that Calamay's picking Modern Madness because he's done it each of the other rounds, and I have yet to play Courtyard 3-7. So it's not going to happen.
And
Well,
I especially wanted to pick it because I didn't think I could get many hard tells past you. Smaller mission counts sound great to me.
Yeah, I think overall those venues are really fun. I just have never played the 3-7 Courtyard, so I'm just not going to start now.
okay, understandable. Well, in either case, we're starting out with Ballroom. Um, and should I share my screen with you guys, or do you guys have the game open?
I just have the game open.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me pull that up. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you a moment, and I'll count us in. Or if you want to do it, Calamay, you can open us up.
Okay, let me see if I have the order correct. Maybe.
Starting with Ballroom, Manatters as Salmon.
Yeah, I didn't know how much Calamay paid attention to my picks on average, but I picked salmon specifically because I don't pick salmon, especially on ballroom.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I don't. Someone could probably pick salmon every game in a set, and I probably wouldn't notice.
I would hope you would notice in an actual set, but we'll see.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I can count us off.
All right.
3, 2, 1, playing it.
I've got the game muted, but that's fine. Manatters, chill start here. Any game plans going in here?
See if Irish does anything worth my time, and I think she either comes right to me or does nothing worth my time. She goes to a combo that I can be in with the DA. I think
Fake DA.
SDA. Yeah.
Yeah. She does have a highlight for it. You know what that is for, Calamay?
Yeah, so I'm kind of expecting Bananas to do aggressive flirting. That's definitely a chaos flirt highlight.
Great.
That is a good play against me.
Yeah.
Traditionally, that is the start of every game for me.
That is a good play against most players.
And I'm fairly reckless about it usually. She just happened to not go in a good place for me. Otherwise, I would have probably gotten that highlight.
A couple more highlights there on Plane and Queen. I didn't quite see what those were for. Manatters maybe looking to chase ST now that Double Agent has joined her. Yeah, no surprise there. Not hitting the second green,
Banana bread.
but does hit the green on contact, and it's a pretty good one. Unfortunately, the SDA is out, and there were 2 lowlights available. And there's a green purloin. Ooh, and Calamay picks up the activity highlight, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I saw that purloin or not.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. I think you noticed that Twin just took the list. Fortunately for me, he's already a highlight, so I didn't like immediately die or anything.
Yeah, I think that zoom is where I finally know that it's a purloin taken.
Matters, I think you had a reverse bug opportunity, but maybe didn't take it there. I didn't see exactly from the spy camera. But being idle for now, looking for that last flirt and one more mission.
Yeah, maybe my least likely character to go for a reverse drive by on is Salmon, because I don't really have a lot of experience looking at it from like my normal angles, because I don't play him and I don't do it with him because his arms are gigantic. So I wasn't really looking for it this entire game.
Understandable. We got an innocent drink take here. I expected there to be a fingerprint on this. Oh, and you just gulp it right away, so that was just a shot of liquid courage here as you finish up the flirt.
Awesome.
Oh, and here comes a fingerprint. But you're gonna go for the wrong arm bug facing the sniper, and Calamay appears to be holding.
Oh, okay, so that was a reverse wrong arm. Okay, I was thinking it was the right arm. I was watching it close. I credited it.
It was the right arm. The right arm just happened to be the one facing you. That is a bug that'll get me constantly. The arm facing the camera because I'm not looking at it at all.
Yeah.
And I
Wrong
needed
arm
to
bugs
turn
are
off
something that
casting
I
mode.
feel like have fallen out of fashion as of recently. And they're still powerful, especially since they have fallen out of fashion. People aren't used to guarding them.
Why'd they fall out of fashion?
I don't know. I feel like people just haven't been doing them that much, from what I've seen, at least.
Well, I guess I haven't been around much lately.
I feel like reverse bugs have
Yeah,
also gone through
what?
the same thing.
Wow. That's
They're
my two
so
favorite
good.
things in SpyParty.
Well, the thing is that snipers for a while got really good at guarding them. Is
Yeah.
I think kind of how that worked, and then spies stopped doing it, and then eventually snipers, since spies stopped doing it, snipers stopped seeing it, and then spies are starting to do it again. So it's
Yeah.
doing its ebb and flow, and we got the first point going the way of monaters, who I think I have first on the scoreboard. I do. And we got the next game. Calamay as a rocker. We'll get this one underway in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
So already I'm thinking maybe I want a purloin here. That's probably the easiest hardtail to get by.
It is definitely the easiest one to get by me, especially on Ballroom.
A good green
Um,
purloin is a soft tell. So
I
no
can
surprise there.
I can get a lot of lowlights if it's really early, but if it's towards the end of the game, I tend to get super lost on Ballroom Purloins. And by the way, I have the pair of Rocker Smallman here,
Yeah, I was aggressive on that.
and it is going to stay the rest of the game in my head, as that's the seduction target for Rocker.
Yeah, false flirt pairing yourself can be a good strategy. You just have to keep in mind not to go next to your false ST.
Yeah, the moment I stepped in that combo, I was like, oh, I'm paired. That's Smallman of all people. Please be SDA.
I mean, it can be really powerful to have that pairing and just never be near him again.
That's a good point. As long as I don't forget to avoid him.
Yep. Finally getting the first flirt is a green, and this green purloin.
Yeah,
Salmon, in the meantime, has completed inspects, got a pathing neutral light at some point, but then was brought back up.
yeah, and I'm not a fan of Salmon. I know he takes the list here. But I have no idea about rejects before it.
Oh, that's very familiar on this channel.
Yeah. I mean, I was expecting a purloin to happen pretty soon because I hadn't been looking at it, but yeah, a highlight takes it, and I have no idea before that. So I just have to be like, I haven't seen Salmon flirting with anybody specific, which is good for me, I think.
I really thought that look over was a wave of lowlights, so I think I'm one of 3 people highlight here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty clueless on the Purloin, other than I know Salmon took it, and it probably came from that conversation.
Yeah, the pace has crawled to a standstill here. Pearl's maybe heading close. Ooh, highlight here. Smallman's rejoined us. That makes sense. And Pearl's has stepped right next to us, so
Yeah,
this
and so you start talking as soon as Smallman gets there too. Like,
Son of a gun.
and I'm like, okay, that's a possible green Purloiner there, and still flirting with Smallman.
That is unfortunate, getting framed by the AI.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the framing here.
Salmon back at statues. Doing a whole lot of nothing, and there's 30 seconds left. Two and a
Yeah, I
half
like 7-minute
missions.
statues. I'm hoping I can real BB him.
Oh, and we got another flirt with Pearls, and this just looks like a timer flirt with Smallman. Double agent
Oh my
joining, maybe?
God.
I love the play. I love trying to get this double agent to join on a white BB, but it's a
Yeah,
fake,
I
and it's
really thought I could bug finish that.
yeah, it's at 10 seconds, and Matters is just gonna hold this, I assume. Maybe look
Yeah,
for an
I'm
overtime shot.
yeah, I'm shooting Duke in overtime. He's got the center statues. I don't know if he was near the conversation for the Purloin, but he's also talking during that BB.
Banana bread.
Yeah, it does happen right at 10 seconds, so yeah, maybe could have been cause for a shot there. You said he had middle inspects. Did he not have flirt then? If he's got contact inspect, contact inspect Purloin.
Oh yeah, I'm saying that that's my shot if overtime happens.
Okay.
I think that I thought that it happened at like 8 seconds instead of 11.
Yeah.
Banana bread.
Could have been a dangerous finish if it was Duke, but it wasn't. Calamay timing out there, even with a good Purloin, good hold on Salmon.
And I
Although,
said after the game, I was like, how
Banana
is
bread.
Smallman not your seduction target?
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool to see from the sniper side. If I knew I wasn't highlight, I could have played it more active instead of hoping for some AI luck.
yeah. Let me take a look at the laser reaction to this, see how this looked. So sniper zoomed in on the tray there, clearing it. It's pretty still. It's just panning. It doesn't necessarily look like it's targeting people yet. Ah, that laser flick does look like a highlight though.
onto
But
who?
Yeah,
Onto the
yeah,
spy?
myself, yeah.
Ah.
yeah, that really looks like a highlight. So I can understand the hesitation
There's a
thereafter.
there's a possibility that it was a considered highlight.
Yeah, possibly.
Her her positioning was pretty good for me to not know if she had been a green Purliner or not. But I knew
Yeah,
she was in that conversation
in terms of
for a while.
proximity to the Purloin itself. Well, with that, we got Matters having a 2-0 lead, picking Wheels, ST of Smallman on Modern next.
Yeah, the ST of Smallman is not selected. Uh, the spy certainly is, and I'm assuming that Legorov knows what I'm going to do in the first 10 seconds of this game.
Yeah, you're spawning right at blue. That book's going to green, and let's see
Yep.
that happen in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Yep, immediate redirect over to blue. Unfortunately, we have a drink. That could be a setback.
Yeah, but then I see this bar.
Yeah, a lot of highlights going down a bar. The book is taken. The book is wheeled over to green, and we're seen reading it green.
Oh, that bar. And yeah, Boots is just like inside of people over there.
Yeah, Boots' path into that bar is like obscenely good that nobody would ever go for it, it feels like. Because she's got to get like somehow in front of 2 people.
Yep.
But yeah,
Spot.
this is my classic. I feel like I can win modern game because I did a book cheese at the start of it.
You're going to be joined here by Smallman in this conversation, and you're going to get a 42% flirt. Can't complain too much about that. And with this active of a bar, you could just contemplate going up there and taking the list, and just challenging the Cypher to shoot for seducing contact. But it looks like, Monaters, you're going to step into inspects. And not a bad gambit.
Yeah, I don't think I did a good enough job of knowing who all the possible bar people were. I was too focused on making sure my path was good timed over to Green Bookshelf. So, I didn't know who I could frame. So I just didn't risk it.
Yeah, it looks like these highlights have stuck for now. And it's not a terrible time for contact. It's actually pretty bad. Never mind, I immediately take back what I said, because there were 2 SDAs out of conversation.
Yeah, it didn't feel good to me to contact there.
Yeah.
So I did not.
I do think having 42%, right now you should be really looking for the second flirt, and it looks like, yeah, you're going to do that. Since you're going to have to do 2 at least in the rest of this game, got to get some of that progress done. 67%
Yep, and I get it to
perfect.
a really good number.
Yep. And Spawn's gonna lower that cooldown for you, maybe even join up with the double agent over there. Not quite.
The real double agent, I think, is Salmon, right?
Yes. And now both of the SDAs are in conversation, so this is looking like a much better opportunity. And these highlights are going to be knocked down, or at least a few of them. Smallman teasing you with his presence by that conversation.
Yeah, his path past the Ambassador makes me want to hold this BB so badly.
Monaters, there's not plenty of time here.
I know. Well, that's why I take it.
Yeah.
Banana bread.
Taking it looks like 5
I don't think
lowlights.
Alice could have.
Maybe 6 lowlights then.
Yeah, I don't think
6.
Alice possibly could have. She's still turning when it goes off.
Only a couple taken, but a minute left to get a flirt and an inspect. Luckily, ooh, highlight. Stealth highlight at that.
How dare you, banana bread?
What is that highlight for?
That's for a banana bread leaf.
Just first lever?
Yep.
I like that. I didn't know if I broke animation or if you were highlighting me before I got the Ambassador, but I hugged the window so hard to make sure you didn't think I bugged.
30 seconds left. This is looking ugly. That path was kind of nice, but
So,
will it be enough to save you?
Yeah, and the thing that saves me here is when I went to the statue, Sorry just left the statue. And so,
watching for swap.
Presumably you were checking for a swap there, right? From Sorry?
Yep. Yeah, sorry, was pretty active. I didn't like her, I didn't like you, I was watching the swap.
Yeah.
Good heads up. Pseudo frame.
Oh, there's been a microfilm.
Yeah. Just great heads up spy play there. Got a bit hairy on timing, I'd say, but it worked out in the end. That's 3-0. Calamay, you gonna get a spy reverse sweep getting going here? Pulling out the
Reverse
emergency
sweep?
Smallman?
Yep. A random Smallman, and I was like, I want to shuffle. Oh well, I'll play it through. This is fine.
Well, let's see what Smallman shenanigans you get up to in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
I will say that I am extremely hesitant to shoot a Smallman. Because
on Modern in particular?
No, just in general, because I know my biases, and I know that I will read more into a Smallman than most people. So, like, if I'm between Smallman and somebody else, it's generally going to take me, like, past the point of me being a safe sniper before I shoot them.
Fun fact, I forget to request.
Well.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I knew you left without getting offered, but I didn't know you didn't request.
Well, you can get away with that. And unfortunately, Rocker's grabbing the briefcase, so it's gonna be a while before you get that second flirt. Double agent joins, that's nice. Rocker sets down the briefcase because Amba's reading. Rocker gets in combo. We're going to take this
And in the
BB.
red.
There's only 3 reels and a number of lowlights. Looks like 5 lowlights, maybe 6 for pearls.
Ugh, yeah, Pearls is available, and that makes me really sad.
3 reels. Have you taken note of this, monaters?
No.
Okay, that's great news for Calamay then.
Amazing path through the CC.
I don't hate it. I mean, I lowlight for pass through CCs sometimes.
It
I
was a
didn't.
redirect off someone stepping into the combo.
Yeah, I didn't in this set, and I don't on Veranda, but yeah.
Go into this back statue near the ambassador. Pearls gives our hands cover, but it looks like we're far enough away. Swap visible.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Taking
what.
low lights.
I'm not sure what I was exactly looking at when the swap goes off. I'm not sure if I actually had my eyes on it yet. But all I knew is that Pearls was the only other person at those back statues. Turns out she was a low light from BB that I didn't get, and
So,
maybe the only one.
given what you've said so far this game, is Pearls going to die?
Well,
oh, she might if she goes to statue.
She might, except for this path. She doesn't go to bar because Smallman. And she doesn't go to blue bookcase because of Walt. And I'm like, okay, I should probably shoot now.
Instant talk in the conversation, but she's gonna net the neutral light. She's on the move again.
Okay, who do you send here? Oh, you sent Twin?
Rocker is at statues and we've got a drink, so this is gonna be a tough flirt to get. Twin taking the list there.
And I'm like, I want I want flirt.
Yeah, and I know that you don't have 3 sips gone. That's the reason that you get shot here. Also that I'm pretty sure you just chased her into this conversation and you didn't get her or something like that. But oh yeah, that's right. So the previous game, did you choose your seduction target this game?
No, it's been random.
Oh.
So the fact that it was the same flirt pair that I had in the previous game was just completely chance. Because I was like, oh, okay, he seems like he's chasing Rocker, and then you chased her there and had to gulp, and I was like, yeah, okay, I can shoot.
Yeah, there were
but
no sips taken with that.
I hadn't seen the purloin, so I feel like I should have lost that game for not shooting you.
Oh, okay. I was so sure the purloin would be the end of me.
So you talk, and Rocker leaves the conversation, and I'm like, oh, okay, he sent Rocker, but then she goes to the statue. So I was not expecting a purloin to go off at all. Wow. And a low light takes it. Yeah.
Close game comes down to the sips. Great. And here we've got boring courtyard.
Super boring.
That is your hair. And we'll just get this one started in 3, 2, whoops. Hold on. Start again. 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Now, Lagorv, I do want to know here in a little bit. I've never tasted a dictionary, but I do want to know what words taste like when you eat them.
Oh, for boring.
For a boring courtyard.
Okay.
What?
Nice. Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, this whole game doesn't work if that highlight stays.
Oh yeah, how dare you have a green arrow?
In the red.
Oh my god.
Pretty good BB. It looks like 3 lights available, maybe on Taft. Yeah, that one's taken. Green purloin into statues. Being very active here, not taking the reverse bug.
The first reject there just...
That's not a statue highlight, that's a purloin highlight.
Nice.
and Smallman's taking, so I swap. And then multiple people block the statue. And then he's trying to shoot me there, and he can't.
And
Yep.
that is a nice rush.
Yeah, I got 3 missions done in 3.2 seconds.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, I can narrow it down. I can watch for one more mission. Oh, there's been a swap. I saw the swap. Too late.
Ooh. A good incidental cover there.
This is beautiful spy game.
It is, but wouldn't it be so much better if you didn't have to contact first?
Yeah, which is if I hit my green flirt.
And the end of red.
Like, that's the difference in that game. I get my first white flirt, and so my entire game has to change.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't know if you noticed, but I had requested a drink, and then I think Seek takes, or somebody takes, Kane takes, so I twitch.
Oh, yeah, that was it Seek? Because I think I highlight for the request.
Kane took.
Ah,
Oh, Kane took,
see.
okay.
And when he took, I twitched because I didn't want the
And the end of
reject
red.
anymore.
Nice.
Or I
like
didn't
that play.
want the
Oh, I saw
request
that wrong. Oh, perfect. Okay, that makes good sense.
Yeah, I love that play. And that is a 5-0 lead.
That's like a classic library play to mess with Toby.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, Calamay, it is time for the reverse sweep.
Boring courtyard.
Yeah, again, it started here as Duke in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
So this is the game, Lagor, that I said we're gonna have to talk about this
Okay.
game.
Okay. Duke, I did see this in, like, when I was just watching
Check out this
beforehand.
player.
Yeah, Duke inside of Disney. Duke inside of Disney.
Yeah, for some reason, even though it's super powerful on Courtyard, I don't flirt pair on Courtyard.
Except for this game, presumably.
No, not this game.
Oh. Okay.
I feel like I only flirt pair once I have suspects, which isn't super helpful. Pearls and Sari are both highlight for bugs, by the way.
Okay. 2 slow character bug credits. Queen takes a bug path as well, but doesn't. Seems like she was guarded. So far, we've got 25% flirt with General, 34, maybe even 85% flirt with Disney.
I'm considering wrong arm bug here. I'm really considering it by the time Amber leaves.
Yeah, it's kind of the only thing I'm watching. Like,
Ooh, leaving immediately after Amber leaves as well is suspicious.
So he's gonna take the BB here.
And the end of red.
And there's 3 reels.
Okay. Good spot.
Wow.
Oh!
And
Monaters.
I have no idea how I managed to misclick that badly. I mean, it's not even the right finger. And I get super confused with myself, and I'm like, I only highlight 2 of them. Who's the third one? And Wheels is in the spot that he was in. So I'm like, oh, it must have been Wheels. So I highlight Wheels. So he now has real BB and a low light.
The only low light as well. This is looking good
Yes.
for Calamay.
The only low light is pretty important. Because I didn't low light anybody this game.
Okay, where's this game gonna go wrong for someone? Or has it already gone as wrong as it's going to get? Wrong or reverse bug, rather. I was so stuck on the wrong. And there it was seen.
And there's the point where I go, I didn't low light anybody this game. Why is he low lit? And I'm pretty sure he bugged.
Wait, why are we doing inspects?
I don't know, but it kills us. It was... Let me tell you that I didn't really understand how Duke got low lit when I first saw the bug happen. Because I don't look at my lowlights. but I do look at General with a reverse drive-by. It doesn't happen, and then Duke's arm sticks out. And I'm baffled at why there's a low light when I haven't low lit anybody the entire game.
That is a great recovery. And dare I say it, an interesting courtyard game.
Both of them. All right, whatever, man. I know. I rush every time on courtyard. It's not exciting. I know.
3 of 7's just so fresh. But that is another point for monaters. Calamay now looking for the reverse draw. And we're on to pub.
3-7 pub is fresh.
Yes, it is. How do you feel
Yeah.
about this, monaters?
Man, 18 is a lot of people. Is it 18 or 16?
I think it's 16.
That's still a lot of people.
Yeah.
It feels impossible for me to keep track of bar on this. Like, I just can't do it because I can't use my highlights for it because I can't bring them back down.
Yeah, I would comment on that if I did track bar on this venue.
I mean, I fall into that eventually as well. Like, the only thing with the bar that I track is the start of the game, who's flirting. And beyond that, I'm like, I just hope.
Yeah, general activity does seem to be the better measure of bar for this venue, or bar highlights, but who's going to do bar highlights when you can do single statue inspect highlights? But we'll see what happens this game. Monaters as Seek in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
But I do think that this is one of the most fun setups that Pub has had.
Great. I love to hear that.
Whoa, Alice!
Ooh, what did Alice do?
Chaos bug path.
Alice gets a chaos bug credit. That's what that is.
And then she takes this path.
Gets blocked by everyone at bar. Flirts with Duke.
Oh, I'm not on a pad. Just so everybody knows, I am not on the pad flirting, and I'm not happy about it.
Well, at least you could still sip there.
I know, and I was facing the right direction, so lots of things could have gone worse.
And then Alice gets a second squiggly path in the same spot.
Yeah, and a safety off to boot. Here's Matter's second flirt. 34%.
Yeah, this one I happen to be in the same pad as my flirt target.
Delegate to Kane.
Yeah, I just wanted him to go away. This isn't going to take.
Not a bad idea. Gets the cooldown down.
Sends more people. Because that's the other thing about this bar is when it's busy, it's hard to track, but also sometimes it'll get completely dead.
Well, Kane's still at the bar. Alice joining in for this double agent conversation.
For some reason, I'm crediting Alice with the mission for just being at bar, but she's still got the other half of it to go.
Sip BB from Alice, and that's gonna bite her the bullet. Let's take a look at that bug and path at the start.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Oh, she is trailing the ambassador there. But if you're not looking for it, yeah, it could be credited there.
Oh, I see. She took a bounce, and I only caught the tail end of it.
Yeah, it does. It does look like the little wobble to keep your arm in them.
Oh yeah, it really does. All right. Well, that is the set. That is 7-0. And you guys had me fooled because I saw 12 games, and I'm like, oh, this is a really close one. I knew there was a possibility that you guys just played it out, but I figured it would be. I saw a few. I only saw Matters wins when I was peeping in. So let's see if Calamay surprises us with the. Oh, did I update the score for this game? No, I didn't. Or I did. We're on to Next game, Calamay spying pub.
Wheels.
Wheels, yes. We'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Immediate Smallman highlight.
Yeah, because I knew that this game didn't matter anymore, and the likelihood of Smallman happening in that game goes up astronomically. That is what happened with me and Megaparsec after we finished our set on pub.
But you didn't insta-shoot it.
I
Are
did
you
not.
really committed to it?
We'll see.
Calamay picking up a delegate. Would be wise to send this to Smallman if you were omniscient.
Oh yes, if Smallman takes a list here, he's just dead. Like 100% of the time, he's just dead.
He's doing some flirting there. 39% for Calamay, and ST leaves. That could actually be quite a good position, because it looks like we're flirting with Boots or Seek here. Who we twitch in? Maybe looking to get
I want that
closer for the
standing
standing
bug.
bug. Amba's on the outer edge of this conversation. We're going to have to go really deep if we want this
Yeah,
cross
and
convo.
this is like one of the worst possible spy ambassadors.
Oh, yeah. On the
Like
total edge.
Not moving, not touching anything. He's completely safe, really, because it's a pub and he's not moving.
I literally slip my finger onto the bug button and click it in that combo, so it doesn't kill anything, but...
Well, Disney finally forces him out, and Calamay is going to grab the briefcase, and that was actually a lot of time elapsed. Only 50 seconds left here.
Actually, I really like that briefcase stop. I consider giving him a low light.
Rocker gets a nice full convo stop. Low light. Ooh,
Yeah,
Boots as
and
well.
then so does Boots.
Boots.
Boots is gross there.
Seek gets some bounces with Amba there. But also
And I'm
bounce
pretty
off
sure
of
he gets it
Alice.
too. Yeah, it was like a few pathing people in a row that I was like, well, these are gifts.
Yeah, and Smallman finally got his drink at the bar. He waited there about a minute. Calamay chasing down Amba. We're going to land at windows. Smallman's also there. Okay, Calamay gets the bug as we head into bar. And this, is it going to be down to 2?
Yes.
Yes, but it looks like you're keeping your eyes on Wheels there. As
Yeah, I'm trying to do these lowlights without looking at them.
Yeah, and that's a good
He
finish
took a
from
list.
Calamay. Yeah, Purloin happens. Again, then we get the fingerprint. There was still enough time, I think, to go chase down the flirt. Maybe that would have been a safer option. What do you think, Calamay?
With the time ahead?
Yeah, with
Or
23
rather than
seconds.
purloining.
Rather than
Yeah, that,
purloin,
that
yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that would have been a little bit better. I still had the green, the green clock in my mind of, oh, just trigger overtime with a delegate.
Got it. That wasn't a green. Well, yeah, it was a white.
Wait.
Okay.
Didn't you take the list though?
Yep. Yeah. So if it was a green list, I would have taken list
Oh,
and then overtime on fingerprint.
gotcha. But it was a white time
Uh,
ad though.
Yep. And unfortunately, yep, white time ad. It would have been way better for me to skip taking the list.
Ooh, what you could have done there is taken the fingerprintable drink, gone to flirt. I guess the clock isn't hanging, so this doesn't work like I'm expecting it to. Ooh, no, what you
No,
do here.
I mean, you get the flirt before the 10 seconds. You wait until like 1 second, and then you take the print.
What you do here is you delegate. You go flirt, you send off someone to bar, and then before they take, then you do the fingerprint. So then you get the hanging clock and the fingerprint random time
Yeah,
overtime trigger.
At this point,
unless Smallman does a mission
Yeah.
right then, it's just impossible to survive. I think
Yeah.
that this was his best play, if he just doesn't purloin, or if he already has the seduce done. Either way.
Yeah, I do think Seduce is safer there, but I do like the rush finish attempt, because, like, obviously if you see the sniper taking these lights, they should be preoccupied, like Monaters, you did a great job of like low lighting while like keeping your eyes on Amba, because like you were obviously missing some of the lights, like just by
Right.
not looking directly at it. So I think that was the best, one of the better plays Calamay could have done. Maybe
Yep,
not the
best play would
safest
have
one.
been not run out of time, but it got pretty interesting at the end.
Yeah, he spent time waiting out for a bug. That could have been good if Amba walked back here. I don't know if Amba would have stuck in range for it to take, but it's worth
Yeah, I
being
really wanted that
expeditious.
drive by.
Mm-hmm.
On to Balcony, another
Oh, yeah.
classic venue here. And we got Matters' Pearls, and we'll just get this one underway in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
You know, I think I ran out of soul reeds and magic bugs when I was playing against Psychosaw, so that's recharging.
Yeah, I did a terrible job of my camera movement when
And
the
the
time ad
red.
was happening on that last map. Like, because the time ad and the bug happen when I'm rotating to check to see what you're doing. So, like, I put you behind the pillar to look at you.
This was the least surprising thing I saw when I was watching the set before
The
the
Twitch
cast.
bug?
Yeah. I saw you sipping that drink, I'm like, Matters is about to Twitch bug. It doesn't
Yeah.
take, but it would have ended the game right then and there, because Calamay isn't shooting for it. Boots joins back up, and we're going to get a nice 80% flirt here. And looking like a good spot here. Nice path from Irish.
Yeah, I really like this game by Monaters. There's a lot of other folks at the party who are being a little bit more talkative.
Ooh, this was nice as well. The spot taken by Hare fits into a really tight position. That's one way that I think Monaters almost gave this game away.
Yeah, by missing that spot after the redirect.
I don't know. I think if you went between Irish and Amba, there's more space there.
Yeah, there is. When I have that redirect, I then panic and just try to find a spot because I feel really good and I'm like, I need to get in this conversation or else it's ruined.
Makes sense. Getting the final talk in at about 15 seconds here. Calamay maybe considering the shot, and then Monaters going for the bug in the last second of the game. And that's another
Excellent.
game.
Yeah, I was upset I didn't get the bug earlier, so I went for it.
Let's take another look
Purloin
at that.
alert.
Yes, Purloin alert for Calamay's spy game. Yeah, a bit late. Pearls' sip animations take forever, so that wound down most of the personal space timer, forced
Yeah.
Ambo away. And we got Calamay here spying with Purloin on instead of bug. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
That's like the second or third over completion. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like
And
this
the
is an
red.
Among Us stack on balcony. Like
Fake.
And then I action prio with a DA out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's off half the party, so Matters can really drive the nail in here.
I'm trying to figure out there which of them rejects on the first reject, but then the other one does also, so I'm good.
If in the event of a Purloin, would you have known which one to shoot?
Oh hell no. I think I probably would have chose Sorry because her positioning at the start was worse. Yeah, see, she gets the first highlight from me.
Yeah.
I think she also rejects twice. Oh no, she takes one here.
Yeah, without as much to look at, you got a lot of time to really think about the exact like situations that would cause an early BB like that. Two
So I
for
literally think
Calamay.
I won here. Yeah, because I think I just did a 3 green, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I did fake.
Wait, BB. Ooh, sip from Boots. Sorry, leaves.
And the red.
Oh, Boots does finish the sip though, so this is down between 2.
Yeah, and
Calamay, you're gonna get your first game, please. Yes.
I felt like I had to count on if it's Rocker, then not done with flirts because she's been moving around but not near people. But you hit the 3 green, or the 2 green for flirts.
Yep.
And I got a nice back rub for my ST in the beginning, so it worked out.
2 green
And the
flirts, very
red.
strong.
And that whole game, I mean, you can tell all I'm focusing on is Purloin, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was definitely the reason I chose Purloin. I thought, too risky to take, but I want it with me.
Yeah, on Balcony, I can keep an eye on Bug without it taking all of my brain power. It can take attention, but not brain power, if that makes sense.
Calamay, I felt like you took a few bug paths there as well. Just like to show that you're not bugging, but bug is also off. And I like that.
Yep.
I like that play.
Yep. I think I had that in mind.
If that contact had come off when Boots was still sipping, is that a different result?
And
No.
the red.
No, I wasn't shooting that BB because I just didn't know.
Very nice game from Calamay then.
Yeah, it would be weird for a second BB to be completion on Balcony.
I think I thought that my chances were higher than 50-50 that flirts weren't done, whereas that shot is a pure 50-50.
Yep.
Understandable. Yeah. 2 flirts just throw a huge wrench in that calculation.
Yes. As it usually does.
Yeah. Abolish 2 flirts. Anyway, on to High Rise 3 out of 6. We got Bug, Swamp, Purloin, as well as Seduce Contact. Inspect on for Monaters here. We'll get this one started.
Yeah, in general, I like Transfer on more. I know you do too, but the last set I played with Mega Parsec, they had swap on, and I kind of liked having that, so I just went with it this time.
Yeah, I think Swamp prevails more often than Transfer because it's a rush mission. Like, if you've got 5 seconds left on the clock, you can pick up one of the 7 statues and just finish another mission.
There are a lot of statues.
Yes, and
it also forces undue attention into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it does force a lot of attention to the right side. Yeah, Transfer is more interesting, but it requires a lot more setup. But anyway, we'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And this is another one I saw before starting the cast today, so I know how this one goes. Matters quick green flirt, reverse drive-by, white BB starting up here. SD is out. There's only 4 reels.
Wow, what was I looking
highlights
at?
here. Are any lowlights going to be taken?
What do you mean? What were you looking at?
That I missed the quick flirt.
Matters green Purloin as well, stepping back in with the ST, and we're going to hit another green flirt. Yes, there we are. I know what happens this game. This reject chain is still going though. And we're in mission win countdown because we got 3 missions done, and this green Purloin's about to come off right as the mission win countdown hits 0.
Not only is it a green Purloin that's coming off there, it looks like a white Purloin.
It's so good. It's such a good game.
Yeah, I've never seen a green Purloin fade as BM like that.
yeah, and double zoomed on it. Like
Calamay was very on top of that, and it worked out against Calamay because they missed the bug.
Yeah, the bug, it really, really looks like it's just the start of my talk for that BB.
Yeah, that's a really cool bug. Yeah, the flirt, I should have been watching flirt. That's the only, like, everything else I don't mind missing, but the flirt, what?
And the end of red.
And I think that maybe Twin is the only character, well, I guess Twin and the other Twin are the only characters that bug looks like that talk that well.
Yeah,
the cool.
snap back into talk was really smooth.
Like, the first arm sticking out is very characteristic of his talks sometimes, so.
I have to try a standing bug on Alice. Lean left into a talk.
I do have to wonder though if Matters doesn't hit this second green flirt, if he dies for this green Purloin.
I think I had a different shot. I think there's someone in the chain.
Right? Didn't you say that you didn't see me in the long chain?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was looking at everyone else. I didn't see you in the chain.
Gotcha. Well, Another great rush game from monaters. And we'll get on to this final game. Calamay has wheels, and we'll get this one started to wrap us up in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
So this one, I struggled with the UI. I'm not sure what was
that's
going
right.
on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand how that happened either. Hey, Legorv, what's the rule for like picking up briefcases when you're reading books?
So,
Are you able to normally?
so my current understanding is that reading into the briefcase is an anti-tell. So
because you can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were to do it
I
as a
flirted?
spy,
I thought I was not successful at flirting. Oh, you know what? I might have really confused this.
Oh, maybe you're gonna try to flirt at another time, and that's why, because your flirt cooldown is still going.
That could, yeah, that. Okay, yeah, it was literally my flirt cooldown. Oh my goodness.
over the briefcase here. Ooh.
Yeah, so he's reading there, and he can't pick up the briefcase, and it threw him off.
Yeah, you have to not be reading to pick it up.
And then the thing that I notice is that he's obligated to get that briefcase, and he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains everything. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm still in timeout. I already tried this briefcase. Go away.
And so when this fade happens, and Smallman is the only other possible spy because of the briefcase, he dies.
Great.
A lot of ones on the scoreboard. I love it. Although there were so many overcompletes, so it's more like 14 against 1. I love it.
the overcompletes. One of them, the Purloin one, was because I'm pretty sure I thought the flirt was a better chance to win.
Yeah, that's true.
The bug one was just because there was a second left, and I figured I had won. And I missed it earlier, so I was sad.
That was a great set. A lot of fun plays in there. From both.
Yeah,
of
really
you.
well played. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you both for joining me. Made for a very fun and interesting cast, I think.
I think that some of your spy games were really good, and I somehow won them anyway.
Yeah, that courtyard game.
Yeah, the courtyard game, I don't know how that all actually went down, even though like I can run back the series of events, but I don't know how I right-clicked twice on Duke there.
Yeah, Courtyard this set was hilarious. I love getting beaten by several rounds and then looking back and saying, "Oh, I wasn't, completely crazy. I knew some things. I just lost each one."
Yeah, I mean, that's SpyParty, right?
For sure.
Like, you feel like you have some info and then the game ends, or you feel like you have it right and then you shoot a person that isn't the spy. Like that kind of thing.
That's how it goes sometimes. Each game's a little learning experience. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah, gotta love that.
Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
it
thanks
there.
for having us. Thanks for casting.
Thanks, Legov.
Peace.
Big fan.